welcome to LD Remedial World. Hi, I am Bala Saraswati, your learning disability coach. Have you ever observed your child showing signs like inability to read small sight words such as the, that, an, of, or in, or a terrible fear of reading out loud, or the avoidance of oral reading, or trouble reading mathematic word problems? Well, these are some indicators that your child may be struggling with learning difficulties, typically termed as dyslexia or learning disability. In today's podcast, I'm going to tell you 38 clues to dyslexia from grade 2 and above. These indicators or signs usually go unnoticed in early childhood but later tend to get pronounced into poor learning outcomes, and they tend to get branded as lazy or stupid in class. By this time, your child starts suffering from loss of self esteem, self confidence, withdrawal symptoms, etc. These signs invariably get overlooked till grade 2 and on. Later, the child is blamed for no fault of his or her. The good news is that we can overcome this problem by timely identification and intervention by parents, yourself, through my self help solutions and tools. But before I tell you how to solve dyslexia, let me share 38 typical clues of dyslexia. If you observe 5 to 10 of these in your child, it's time to act. I have divided 38 clues under 3 heads: 6 clues on problem in speaking, 27 clues in problem in reading, and 5 clues in other areas. So let me begin with the first category. The 6 clues of problems in speaking to identify children with dyslexia are: 1. Mispronunciation of long, unfamiliar, or complicated words, the fracturing of words, leaving out parts of words, or confusing the words of the parts of words. For example, aluminium becomes amulium. Number 2, speech that is not fluent, pausing or hesitating often when speaking, lots of during speech, no glibness. Number 3, the use of imprecise language such as vague references to stuff or things instead of proper name of an object. Number 4, not being able to find the exact word, such as confusion words that sound alike, saying tornado instead of volcano, substituting lotion for ocean, or humanity for humidity. Number 5, the need for time to summon or oral response, or the inability to come up with a verbal response quickly when questioned. Number 6, difficulty in remembering isolated pieces of verbal information, trouble remembering dates, names, telephone numbers, random lists, difficulty with rote memory, remembers concepts better than isolated facts. And now I am going to tell you the 27 clues for problems in reading. Number 1, very slow progress in acquiring reading skills. Number 2, lack of strategy to read new words. Number 3, trouble reading unknown, new, or unfamiliar words that must be sounded out, making wild stabs or guesses at reading a word, failure in systematically sound out words. Number 4, the inability to read small function words such as that and in. Number 5, stumbling on reading multisyllable words or failing to come close to sounding out the full word. Number 6, omitting parts of words when reading, failing to decode parts within a word as if someone had chewed a hole in the middle of the word. For example, reading convertible as conable. Number 7, a terrific fear of reading out loud, the avoidance of oral reading. Number 8, oral reading full of substitutions, omissions, and mispronunciations. Number 9, oral reading that is choppy and labored, not smooth or fluent. Number 10, oral reading that lacks inflection and sounds like the reading of a foreign language. Number 11, a reliance on context to discern the meaning of what is read. Number 12, a better ability to understand words in context than the read isolated single words. Number 13, misproportionately poor performance on multiple choice tests. Number 14, the inability to finish tests on time. Number 15, the substitution of words with the same meaning for words in the text he can't pronounce, such as car for automobile. Number 16, disastrous spelling with words not resembling true spelling. Strange spellings may be missed by spell check. Number 17, trouble reading mathematics word problems. Reading that is very slow and tiring is 18. Number 19, homework that never seems to an end. Parents are often recruited as readers. Number 20, messy handwriting, despite that may be an excellent facility at word processing. Nimble fingers. Number 21, extreme difficulty learning foreign languages. 22, trouble reading anything but memorized words. 23, lack of enjoyment in reading, the avoidance of reading books or even a sentence. 24, the avoidance of reading for pleasure, which seems too exhausting. 26, reading accuracy improves over time, though it continues to lack fluency and is laborious. 26, lowered self esteem with pain that is not always visible to others. 27, a history of reading, spelling, and foreign language problems in some family members. So these were the 27 clues for reading. And now I'm going to say the 5 clues in the other areas. Number 1, difficulty memorizing and multiplication tables, impacting math calculation and carrying out basic math operations such as multiplication and division. Number 2, good understanding of math concepts but a tendency to solve math problems in her head without showing on paper how he or she arrived at the answer. Number 3, problems with directionality, often getting lost within a building or while walking or later driving to a destination. Number 4, difficulty in proofing what he has written. Number 5, poor spelling that overshadows great ideas and imagination. So, next time you find your child complaining while reading, do observe carefully and look out for these clues. But you don't have to worry. The problem, if identified early, can be surely addressed. Typically, such children also exhibit some unique strengths. Now, I will share the 9 signs of strengths in higher level thinking processes in children, especially above age. So, let me now share with you the 9 signs of strengths. Number 1, excellent thinking skills, conceptualization, reasoning, imagination, abstraction. Number 2, learning that is accomplished best through meaning rather than rote memorization. Number 3, ability to get the big picture. Number 4, the high level of understanding of what is read to her or him. Number 5, the ability to read and to understand at a high level overlearned, that is highly practiced words in a spatial area of interest. For example, if his hobby is restoring cars, he may be drawn to and able to read out auto mechanics magazines. Number 6, improvement as an area of interest becomes more specialized and focused when he develops a miniature vocabulary that he can decode. Number 7, a surprisingly sophisticated listening vocabulary. Number 8, excellence in areas not dependent in reading, math, computers, visual arts, or excellence in more conceptual versus factoid driven subjects like philosophy, biology, social studies, neuroscience, creative writing. And number 9, often exceptionally empathetic. Unfortunately, these strengths get suppressed or overlooked since parents and teachers invariably focus on weakness. But here's a good news: by using the practical solutions and self help tools that I have designed, it is possible for you as a parent to work on the clues and help your child overcome dyslexia. To learn more about the clues and solutions, explore the links below. Feel free to join my webinar. Please don't forget to like and share this podcast. You may unknowingly just help a parent or a child. Press like, comment, and share now. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.